Oh, hi, this is Chris again, Scooter Router, making another video of Bournemouth. I'm calling it Bournemouth Plus because I didn't intend to go all the way to Paul, but Dee was behind me and she got terribly lost, completely lost. I mentioned that. I'll come to that later. I first want to apologise for my last recordings that I put up on YouTube, and I listened to them and my voice was drowned out by the background, and I apologise for that. It would have been hard for you to listen to me, but I can explain why it happened. Hang on, let's get back to the movie now. So this is the Bath Hotel, and you can see in front it's Bournemouth Beach, and as you can see it's as clear as a bell, and so is the sky. It's so perfect. This is Bournemouth. It's the 10th of July. It's a Thursday. Look at all these people, all these tourists, all come down to the Royal Bath Hotel, and they're all probably waiting for a coach to take them off somewhere. So they're all sat there happily waiting for the coach to come. And this is where CD was behind me. I looked behind, she was there. And I thought, oh, I just carry on. She knows the way to the beach. There's the beach in front. I mean, you can't bloody miss the beach. It's right there in front of you. You got the sea, you got the cliffs. What more do you need to see? It's the beach. It's the beach. So I carried on through, assuming that Dee was right behind me. But she wasn't. Anyway, on my other recording, I was tired. It takes a long time to process all this files and that. And when it came to do my final audio, which I'm doing now, I didn't listen to it afterwards. If I had it done, I would have noticed that the audio of my voice was lower. And you couldn't hear me. So I'm sorry about that, but I will hopefully rectify it now. Anyway, I've now reached Bournemouth Beach, and thinking that Dee was behind me. So I thought I'll just go down there, it's quite simple, and go to the usual place that we go to when she likes to stop for a fag. So I went down there, and when I looked behind me, when I parked, and I looked behind me, and there was no Dee. No Dee. Where was she, I thought? So I had to go back on myself. Anyway, meantime, this is Bournemouth on the right side of the pier. It's that. So now what I'm doing now, I'm looking for Dee. Thinking, where is she? So I'm going all around here, backtracking, looking for Dee. And she's nowhere to be found, nowhere to be found. Then what's the matter with her? Where is she? She was just behind me, so I'm going all around looking for her. And she's nowhere to be found. Hey, there's 3 policemen, look, on the beat. What a jolly. On the beat at Bournemouth Beach. Well, they're in Bournemouth Town when we need them. There you go. This is the east side of the pier. There's a big wheel. So this is This is Bournemouth Beach, July 10th, 2025, and this is how it is on this morning when I went down there. It's about 10, 11 o'clock at the moment. And as you can see, it's not that busy, is it? It's not that busy. It's not that busy. You can imagine that. Maybe it's because it's Thursday. Maybe they'll want to come on the weekend. You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe that's what was in. That's the West Cliff. I already showed you a video up there. So now I'm heading back now to the right side of here to find out where D is. Where the hell's D gone? In the end, I phoned D. I said, D, where are you? Where are you? I wanted to, hang on, see that little couch? I wanted to film that because they got a lot of them in Bournemouth now, and they're pedal run, but they've got electric too. And they look brilliant, don't they? You can run around. I thought that was amazing. Look, I thought I could do one of them. Never mind my scooter. Anyway, so we're now on the. We're now on the west side of Bournemouth Pier, and moving on. I didn't have much time to explain, but at this point I thought I'm not going to go to Paul, because I thought with Dee behind me, I thought I'm going to lose her. So I thought I'm not going to Paul. I'm just going to go halfway up there and head back as much as I can. Anyway, I'm going to try and get back to the bleeding video now, not talking about D. So let me try and get back to the video. So this is the promenade from the right side of Bournemouth Pit. When Dee got lost, I rang her up and said, meet me at the right side of Bournemouth. She said, where's that? Right side of Bournemouth Pier. Where's that? I mean, if you don't know where the right side of Bournemouth Pier is, and you're not, I've got a feeling that if I want to continue my videos and go to Paul and all that, I'm going to have to do it on my own and leave D behind, because otherwise I'll be spending far more time worrying about D, and I'll end up losing her, and I'll have to call a blooming police out helicopters to find out where she bleeding is. Anyway, so we're going on now. This is on the, like I said, the east side, heading towards Sandbanks and Pool, which I didn't go to because I was worried about D, but heading along here now. And as you can see, it's a nice, look at that sky, look at that beautiful sky. Not a cloud in sight. It's about 26, 27 in Bournemouth now. A bit of a breeze. I didn't feel too hot on my scooter. It was quite comfortable. So I plodded along, and I'm quite happy with my settings on my camera. I think I got some beautiful pictures. I'll tell you something else I did. I've now got GoPro on my smartphone, so now I can click on record, stop, and I don't have the problem. Yeah, here we reached a barrier that said you can't go any further because the cliffs were falling down. So we had to go along this track, as you can see in front of us, to carry on. Now Dee found this track a bit bumpy. And yeah, I thought, no, hang on a minute. Why don't they make this track, where the pier is, why don't they put this track down to the front so that people like me on a scooter who can't walk, especially in sand, we can go down to the shore, where the water is, and paddle our feet, or even go for a swim. So I think this is a good idea, but I like to see certain spots, especially around the pier, where they put this track where people like me, who are not very able on our feet, can ride our scooters right as close as we can to the edge of the shore and have a paddle. Oh, see this woman, she drove me crazy. She's on a bleeding phone. Look, Primark. Typical Primark person. She's on her phone. So I passed her it. Oh, she was yapping away. And I thought, I passed her. So I carried on along there, and then I had to stop for some reason. I had to stop. You'll see that I had to stop. So I'm coming along. I've turned my camera left to try and get the Pervex over there and get the sound so you can see me on my scooter with all my gadgets right along the sand. So I stopped here for a minute to secure it. And there she goes, she's overtaking me again on the phone. Yap, on the bleeding phone. There you go. So I'm now moving forward. I'm going to overtake her on the phone. Yap. There she goes. So I'm going to overtake her now. So now we're back on the track, back on the promenade. They meant the cliffs were falling down. That's why they had to put that barrier up. As you can see in front, clear day, the Perbex there. How clear can you get? Look at that sky. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So now we're going forward. Joker's here. Brilliant. As we move forward, you can see on the left, Perbex, sky, bright blue, lots of sand on the promenade. I don't understand that. They haven't cleared the promenade, full of sand. See, that dip to the left used to be deeper, but now they've dredged it and brought more sand onto the beach, so that dip is less now. So you get all the sand. You see the beach huts now, they're not that busy. They probably will later, because as I said, it's only the 10th of July, so maybe, and the heat wave is going to increase more. And this is Thursday today, when I'm filming this, so come this weekend, I reckon this beach will be packed full. Those beach huts will be full, and I'll probably find it hard to film because I won't be able to get through with so many people, because it will start to get very congested. So we're heading on now, but as I said before, I'm going to turn off my alarm shine, and because I don't think I can trust Dee following me. I've got a feeling she'll get lost, so I thought I'll make it a short show. That's why this video is so short. It would have been a longer video, maybe part 2, if I'd have gone to pool. I'm going to do pool again in the future, but on my own. I'm not going to take Dee with me because I've got a feeling I'll lose her. Well, here we go. We're still at Bournemouth Beach. It's July. It's a hot day. It's 27 degrees. In the morning, it's about 11, 12 o'clock. and it's a beautiful day. So come to Bournemouth. If you're looking at this outside, this is a beautiful place, lots of venues, lots of things going on. It's a lovely area. So come to Bournemouth. Oh, that guy made me laugh. He was on the phone. He had one of his things in his ears on the phone, and he was talking to somebody. He was cutting and swearing as he went along. I thought, Jesus, what's the matter with you? People are funny, aren't they? If you look on the left, there's some kind of dredging, I think, going on. See that little ship on the left? I don't know what they're doing, but some kind of dredging going on. Don't see any small boats around, but there's something going on there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, back to the video. So we're still going along east side, this track heads towards Sandbanks. If I'd have wanted to go to Poole, I would have continued along this route and then gone to Sandbanks and then gone up Shore Road and then to Poole. But I'm going to do that in the future on my own. I'm not going to take Dee with me because I've got a feeling I would lose her. She'll get lost on the way. She'll never find her way home. So, but I'm going to do that in the future. Don't worry about it. So here we are now. I think we've reached the Chines now. Well, I said to Dee, there's Dee on the left, there's Dee. I said to Dee, we'll turn back here. Because I didn't want to go on to Poole. I had a feeling that I would lose her. So I thought I'd keep it simple and head back to home. But choosing a different route, I always like to choose a different route. Always like to go back, whichever way I go, always like to go back a different way. Because it makes my video more interesting. If I go back the same way, it's boring. But at the same time, I've made so many videos of Bournemouth, I keep trying to think of where else can I go that I haven't filmed before. So this is always on my mind. I think I might have done it this time, but it's very difficult. I mean, Bournemouth's a big place, but then I get around, don't I? I'm a scooter roader. I get around. So I cover as much space as I can. But believe me, there's still more I can do. So keep watching it, and I'm going to show you Bournemouth right through. In fact, by the time as I'm finished, you'll want to move here, never mind visit. You'll want to come here to Bournemouth, because it's a beautiful place. I mean, as we go through now, this is a Chine. Leaving the beach. Here, you're on the beach. You're on the beach, and suddenly, look, you're going through all these trees. It's so beautiful. It's so cool. And many people are probably coming down on their way to the beach. But there's also dog walkers, because this area is busy even in the winter. It's a busy area, and there are many walks down from China. The bridge above, that's a famous bridge above. History recalls that Winston Churchill, when he was younger, fell from one of those bridges. So this is a famous area of Bournemouth, the Chines. If you go across those bridges, you can go towards Westbourne, but you can travel up this route as I'm doing now. And it's a pleasant route, as you can see.
Hello, pleasant
Saying hello to people. And everybody's happy. It's a nice sunny day. It's about a lot of that. It's about at the moment, because it's about 12 o'clock now, so it's about maybe 23, 24 degrees. But I didn't want to stay out too long because it was getting up to 27, which it is now as I'm making this recording now. So I'm not very good with heat, so I try to keep in the shade. But anyway, but this is the route that goes from the beach back to town, and there are many of them. Not just one, many of them. So now we're heading up here now, and we're getting back to the main road. This is the Westbourne area. Here we are now at the main road. We've got a crossover here now, and this will take us to the main Pool Road, which is where I'm heading for. The Pool Road, well, it's Pool Road, but it also goes back to Bournemouth. So I'm because of instead of going on to Pool, decided I'm going to backtrack and get back to Bournemouth. Because I thought, I'm gonna lose it otherwise. I'm gonna have to send out the blooming helicopters looking for her. And we come to some guy here. He was doing something. He was a friendly guy. And I chatted with him. And he was filming. I said, hang on, I'm filming too. I said, don't worry about it. So then I come on through. So now we're on the main road that goes back to Bournemouth or left to Pool, Westbourne Pool. So now I'm going down this road now. It's called Queen's Road. I haven't filmed this before. There used to be a railway station, West Railway Station. I don't think it's used anymore now, but when I was a kid, it was a railway station. In fact, there was a big train accident there, and I remember in the 60s, I went there and had a look, and the train had gone on the wrong track, fast track, and hit the bumpers and was shot on. And to the right here, when I was a care worker, my office was up there. So, but all this area now that I'm showing you is a lot of nostalgia to me, because when I was a kid living in Terrace Road, because I've been in Bournemouth since 1954, and all this was a play area to me. And the big kids around us, there was loads of us living in Terrace Road. Terrace Road now, they've demolished all the houses, and it's just a shortcut for buses now. But back then, there were terrace houses, and we kids, this is where we used to go, all around this area. Surrey Road is coming up now, Surrey Road there. This is where we used to go, because the lower gardens is near here. Yeah, the upper garden, that's why I get confused. This is Surrey Road now, here. There's all these memories to me. Now, Surrey Road, Suffolk Road, yeah, Suffolk Road, and Surrey Road, I think, is the next one. But as kids, this is where we used to go. It's where our mates were living. We used to walk around it regularly. I'm sorry if I'm waffling a bit, but it's all memories to me. So it's hard not to. I think this is it. Is this Surrey Road? It all leads to Bournemouth Square. All these side roads lead to Bournemouth Square. But going down here. Look at this lamp, blinking post. Who stuck that in the middle of blooming paint? We just about got through there. I love to have a moan. Why not moan? Who's stuck in the middle of the pavement? I know these people. You carry on, Chris. I love to have a moan on my travels. Who put a bloody lamppost right in the middle of the blooming road? Smart people got not just scooter travellers, but what about wheelchairs? They were there. They were there long ago. Right, here we go now. We're turning into
There we are.
the upper garden.
The garden.
This is the upper gardens of Bournemouth. So you've got the lower gardens, which leads on to the beach, but this is the upper gardens, and not many people frequent here. But they could do much more with this, and they could make it much better than what it is. See, I'm having a go again. Oh, this lady.
Thank you very
Yeah, I stopped in and had a chat with her. She was a lovely lady. Chatted with her. Anyway, they could do so much more with these gardens. Why don't they do that? They could do something. Maybe they will in the future. At the moment, it's just a pleasant walk. It's better. It's more pleasant maybe than the lower gardens. The lower gardens have become commercial. We've got this and that. But this is the upper gardens, which is just nothing, isn't it? Well, apart from nature. Apart from trees, and it's wonderful, isn't it? I mean, you can't moan about it. Look at the pleasant walk you got through it. So if you've got a dog, or you want a jogger, or you're going to walk, see, Bournemouth has got all this. Then I reached this point here, and I thought, hang on, we'll cross here. We'll go to the other side of the lake, because that's the Bourne River that goes right through the lower gardens out to sea. And it goes to Koi Pond it comes from Koi Pond, what they call Koi Pond. So it's quite a long water. Look at these guys sitting there and enjoying themselves. Come on, what a beautiful place Bournemouth is. Look, come on, look at it. Come on, we've just been down the beach and now we're in the gardens, going through these beautiful trees. I mean, what more can you want? Come on. So I travelled on through this lovely path. The stream is on the right, the Bourne stream is on the right. On the left is the main road, which we're going to join soon, which heads towards the Bournemouth Square and goes past the town hall, and that's my plan. I'm going to try and capture that. But first I had another idea. I thought, hang on, I want to choose a route that I used to do as a kid. So we reached this bridge now, that's the Western Way Bridge, and I was quite impressed with the graffiti. I've included this on a video before, so I didn't want to spend much time on this because I've already included this. So now we're heading up this track, we're coming out of the park and back on the main road, which takes us to Bournemouth Square. If I go left, it will take me to Paul, or on shortcut to Glenfiddich Avenue, which will take me to Winton. Now we're coming up to a place. When I was a kid at St Michael's School, we didn't have a sports field, so we had to walk to Merritt Park, to the sports field at Merritt Park, and we used a shortcut. And I thought, I want to go up that shortcut, just for memory's sake, you know. So I'm crossing over now. There it is in front. That's the shortcut that we used to do as kids. and then we had to try and get through
Can we
those
do it?
railings, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't
Let me
easy.
see
Hang
if it
on,
can be done.
struggling through. It was a bit difficult. And, oh yeah, just go through. As kids, we used to walk up here
Have a look. See if we can
on
do
our
it.
way to Merritt Park. On our way to Merritt Park.
Do it.
So I wanted to film that as part of my nostalgia
This leads to Merritt.
to remind me of those days.
I don't know why they got those bloody... Hang on. Got to put my glasses away. So many fiddly things.
Anyway, I reached this path and I thought it might be easier when I get to the top. And I thought it looked wider, so I tried to go in. It looked better, so I thought I'd go, but it just kept
This one's
the
easier.
path kept dragging me into that wall, and there's no way I could get past it. I tried several times, and it just kept dragging me into that wall. And I just couldn't understand it. That wall, every time I tried, it kept dragging me into that wall. But what I don't understand is, why did blimmin' hell they got that barricade there? It's not as if a car's gonna come down. Why they got that barricade there? So in the end, I just couldn't do it. There's no way I could get through that barricade. And look at it. It's old and it's
Won't
dilapidated.
let me. Hope I'm
I
not
felt
doing
like
it. Hang on.
getting off my scooter and picking it up and chucking it in the hedge.
Put these bloody
Why have
things
they got that there? Anyway, back on the road again. Back on the road again. Right, we're now heading along the pathway that leads to Bournemouth Square. On the left, as we go through and I film, is the town hall, Bournemouth Town Hall. And Bournemouth Square is in front of that. I couldn't think of what more to film because I've shown all this many times before. I haven't done this route, so this is new, but I've shown you Bournemouth Square and I've shown you the beach. So I'm now turning here now just to show you the town hall, which I think I've filmed before, but never mind, I'm filming it again. So this is the town hall, Bournemouth Town Hall. Here we go, here, in all its grandeur, in all its grandeur. There you go, that's Bournemouth Town Hall.